Okay, so in this video what I did was I went through Majin Buu Saga Super Battle Road. There's so much relief when I say that I got this one off my back, just cause it took me so many attempts to actually beat this, and it actually just took, all it took was a 50% support, which I actually expected, but I didn't think it would take as long as it did, to be honest. Well, it took me a day after. It took me the same day that I actually Dokkan both of them, which is, you know, that's good. That's good. That's good timing. So for the team, we got leader physical Super Vegetto. He's pretty good when he actually has a support, like making sure that he doesn't take any damage, just like makes him really good. There's also and then also his counters are like good when he only takes normals, and double Buu rotation, just saying. That's what got me through this entire Super Battle Road. There's SBR Buu. He gets like, I don't even remember what it is actually. Let me look it up right now because I have no idea what he actually does. All I know for a fact is he has a high chance of dodging when he's facing Majin Buu enemies, and then there's also he's easy 8 of course. He lowers attack and defense of enemies, making himself take no damage. He has an attack and defense boost by 90%, just making so he can tank immediately, and that's it. He does a lot of damage to these physical enemies, and then here's a clean MVP, the exact reason why I didn't even need to use LR Super Vegetto. Speaking of which, I didn't need to use their fusion. They're just a good tank on this team. I didn't even realize that part, but I didn't even need to use their fusion by the end of this. There's physical support Super Buu, minus 79% because I went back in on the banner, I got a dupe, then I went back in again, I got another dupe, so I got two. Two dupes equals a lot of defense. A lot of defense means on Fizz Orbs he regens a lot. That's very helpful because there's 2 orb changers out here on both rotations, making it so that he's always getting a bunch of orbs, you know? Right here I was testing the waters actually because I didn't think I was gonna win, so I put Gohan right there because I was just testing. Oh yeah, you know, maybe I'll just use Gohan, maybe he can just tank as well as Buu does. That didn't happen. I didn't get enough orbs for him to do that, and even if I did, he wouldn't have done that because without any dupes he does not raise enough. I promise you that much. Like without the like right amount of orbs, Gohan will be taking like 40k, maybe 50k normals. At some point he does actually start taking 50k normals, even with like 6 orbs that he got, while Buu is taking like double digits always because Buu is just a god. And then also he has the SBR Buu on rotation, which actually makes a lot of sense for why Buu is taking nothing this entire time, and I didn't even realize that because I'm pretty dumb. But Buu is just there existing too hard basically. His super is regenning 18% health every time, and then I have mine with max additional. I think I'm pretty sure it has max additional. I'm very tempted when I get a chain battle equip, I'm going to give him an additional. Like I'm gonna give him as much additional as possible, just because I want that 50% chance of getting an additional. Yeah, that extra 20% chance for getting additional super is like very helpful because it covers for whenever Buu doesn't immediately tank. Like STR Buu is guaranteed to tank because he's really good, but Fizz Buu isn't always guaranteed to tank because he's a nuker. He's dependent on orbs, and if orbs don't change right, then you know he can't always tank. But he has the 18% heal, which is a fifth of my health, which 99% of the time I'm not going to be like taking more than a fifth of my health in one attack, so Buu is going to be really good for that. Also, AGL Majin Vegeta, Majin, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, he is one of my favorite defensive units in the game. He needs to take 4 hits and he's good for the rest of the fight. So he's so good in Super Battle Road when there's like a bunch of attacks in one slot. There's only going to be one that's doing like 81k, and that's probably it. And then after that he'll take like double digits. Also mine is just rainbowed, so that's something that's notable to mention. LR Super Vegetto, I brought him because I expected to heal, or I expected to need the Vegetto fusion. Didn't actually need it at all. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. This was actually a lucky Gohan stun, I think, or here? No. Well, my mistake. At one point there was a lucky Gohan stun where if I didn't get it I would have lost, and I know that's towards the end because I did this run today. I'm super hyped about this and I don't know why. This is usually an easy stage for everybody, but I didn't get in Hercule, so oof. Yeah, AGL Majin Vegito only needs 4 hits and he's good to tank for the rest of the fight. LR Super Vegito, I expected to need the heal, which is under 80% after 6 turns, but my Buu is taking no damage, and then he's also double supering all over the place, so like taking damage isn't exactly a specialty. For example, that just healed 36% of my health in 1 turn, and I didn't even get a Dokkan mode. Like, if I got an unlucky Dokkan mode, which happens all the time, I don't know why, then that would have healed like 1/3 of my health. But he heals 1/3 of my health automatically like that because he's just so good. In this turn, I was so scared just because I knew it was over if Buu didn't like dodge enough, or at least I thought it was. Then he just started taking no damage and I was so confused. So I just ended up getting mad lucky for no reason. But hey, we're always good with the luck. Physical, oh yeah, support Gohan. I think I already mentioned him, but he's only there for, well, 2 reasons actually. He's there to support physical Super Vegetto, and then he's also there to kind of support himself, not really. He's mostly there because he's changing orbs into Fizz also, so that helps for physical Buu on the next rotation if they're not on the same rotation. And I think if they are, then they change 2 different types of orbs, then physical Buu is just benefiting from that. Also, only LR Super Vegetto here has link levels. And that's only because I was using him on the Majin Buu Saga something, the story event that uses Majin Buu Saga units as a boost. This was a perfect rotation, just to make sure that I got Super Buu, honestly. Like, if I didn't have this kind of rotation, I would have been sold. I would have gotten oofed so hard, it wouldn't even be fair. But STR Buu, he almost finished it off all on his own. That's surprising, ain't it? But physical Super Buu, still being the GOAT. He didn't do too much damage, but I'm back at full health. And honestly, I didn't even I got a Dokkan mode in this fight. I did not need that at all. There was no reason I should have gotten it in this fight, but I did. And because of that, I think Gotenks survives in the end. But I did not need that Dokkan mode that I'm about to get, and that was only because I'm running double nukers. Double nukers really saves my Super Battle Roads runs, to be honest. In my Super Stage Super Battle Road run, which I'll probably upload the day after this one, the day or 2, depends on if I have another video idea, I'll upload it right afterwards. But in that one I was running Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and then also Tech Tien. That rotation is that is actually killer. I need to get onto the commentary for that one. I love that run too. But this one I put Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta in the second slot just because I saw there was a lot of hits. If he can tank well enough beforehand, it's really just as long as Vegeta doesn't get supered before the 4 hits are good, then I can just easily be surviving the entire fight, and there's no problem there. There's times when there's just a bad super, for example Gotenks doing 161k. I say bad because normally that'd be a lot of health, but Majin Buu Saga team, your health is just running wild. And then luckily I brought a Rainbow Fizz Vegetto friend, so I don't think he's gonna be taking too much here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't take too much. Also, there may or may not be some encoding issues in a little bit. Yeah, he took nothing from that Gohan normal, and then yeah, and then I'm pretty sure he takes nothing from the Piccolo one too. Yeah, 14k. That's garbage. As long as he's not getting attacked by Gotenks, I'm good. Honestly, I just had the perfect setups. Cause look at that double Fizz changers, and then Buu is just good. Buu is good for this entire rotation. If he's not good, that's hacks, but he should be good. I think he gets the Dokkan mode, finishes Gohan and Piccolo, and then I think I stun Gotenks right here, and that's where the lucky stun came in. Buu getting a Dokkan mode really just means that just translates to, hey, here's full health again. Because Buu, after that super, Buu would have gotten me to full health anyways, but now it's just Buu gets me to full health along with doing a little more damage and making sure that I take one less hit from Piccolo. That's basically it. Because it would have just been like a 33 damage normal. There was no worries. Here's the encoding issue, by the way, because encoding just means the recording is gonna lag, and when something is lagging and it's not based on my internet, I have nothing to blame but my computer, you know? But SCR Super Buu, there's no point in putting him in the second slot, because I'm pretty sure if I put him in the first slot and he got the Dokkan mode instead, he would have killed. But you know, no problems here. Either Gohan finishes Gotenks or he stuns Gotenks right here and I'm good. Yup, he stuns him. I get to go on to the next turn with an immediate Buu rotation. That's super pog. As long as Vegeta just somehow managed to not die. I don't know how he wouldn't have died, to be honest. Like, look at that one STR Gotenks attack when he's stunned. Like, there's no way I would have survived. Anyways, I managed to somehow, and I'm moving on to Super Vegetto. Encoding issues, I swear, they only start up when I'm actually like trying to win. It's crazy. Or when it comes to the dead period in the frames, that's when the encoding issues decide to start up. It's really weird. I wanted to get a super but couldn't, so I went for getting as many orbs as I could, which was definitely a fair amount, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't enough to make sure that I wouldn't that I would take nothing on normals. I was scared that SCR Super would start taking damage on normals, and I didn't even realize that they had the attack and defense lowered, to be honest. But then he just starts getting double supers out of nowhere. So yeah, this is looking very terrible. I apologize for the next like few minutes of encoding error. I'm not re-recording this. This was just a perfect run for this team. Genuinely, this was just a perfect run. I think it's actually just the better the super looks, the less likely it is that the encoding error is gonna happen. Just saying. But got Super Vegetto versus Super Vegetto. I think my Vegetto is about to get a few crits. As long as he didn't get supered, I was gonna be good. And then luckily there was just no supers this entire rotation. Oh, I guess my Buu did actually. Well, doesn't matter. I don't know whether he took nothing or not, but what's important is that Gohan is about to get utterly destroyed. He's going to get demolished here. Yo. Okay, there's about to be a cut here because I closed out my app just to try and reset. Well, not reset the rotation. Well, technically reset the rotation, but it's at the orbs at this point. Like, if it were mid super, then that'd be something else. But this is in the middle of the orbs because you can't even reset in the middle of the super anymore. Anyways, I reset it just because I didn't want Gohan taking those attacks, and I was like 99% sure there was also going to be a super in there, or at least I thought there was going to be. So I was like, Gohan taking all those attacks plus that super, that's going to be 100% death, and I don't like the sound of death, genuinely. So yeah, I just moved Vegeta there, hope for the best, and the best actually happened because all of those are normals, except I didn't want Gohan to take an attack, but he ended up having to take an attack anyways. I was hoping that I was literally saying to myself in my head, please Vegetto, please don't super. If you're gonna super, please super Vegeta. And then he didn't, and I was like, okay, if you're gonna super, wait until Gohan stuns you. And that didn't happen either. So it's like, man, you just had to super. You just had to. No one was even asking you to, man. That's crazy. Also, I just noticed it was only 5 minutes of attempts on this file before I actually had this one. That's kind of weird. But anyways, this Gohan super got me a little scared. Kind of like ruined my day a little bit. That was entirely half of my health. Like, if I didn't have Buu on this team, I would have been destroyed. I would have gotten rectumfied. I would have been like, there would have been no words. I would have no words as to how this ended. I think I just gave up on trying to get STR Super Buu another super. I think I went for getting as many orbs as possible once more, of course, and I was just hoping on an additional attack and hoping I'm not getting supered. I would have put Fizz Super Vegetto there, but there was no point because I'm pretty sure he would have got me killed. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm like 99% sure about that. Maybe if I had like Gohan on the same, maybe if I ever had Gohan on the same rotation as Super Vegetto, then that would have helped. But like, I never did, so there was really no point in me ever keeping Fizz Super Vegetto on the rotation, especially when I had this double Buu rotation that was just carrying me through this whole event. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna save it for the screen. I probably sound like a madman just laughing out of nowhere for no reason, but trust me, there's like super cutting it close for no reason part coming up in a quick second. Okay, look at that. Look at how many attacks Gohan would be taking right there, right? If you're me, you'd probably be thinking, oh, okay, I'll just regen enough from these Fizz orbs, then I'll probably, I don't know, maybe Gohan will just survive from that, right? Maybe just from those Fizz orbs alone, you'll be good on Gohan, right? Right? No worries, no worries. I shouldn't be worrying. I should have worried. There was much need to worry right there. All right. This was the actual rotation where I was hoping that he would. This was the rotation where I was hoping that Gohan would stun, and he did. I expected the wrong one. It's the next turn after this when I have like a little bit more health. Yeah, it's the next one after this, because I didn't get a Vegetto fusion. If I got a Vegetto fusion, then that would have been it. But that was super clutch getting that fusion right. Fusion, what am I saying? That was super clutch getting that one stun right there. If I didn't get a stun there, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten a fusion and there'd be no clickbait for this title. So like, well, clickbait. I'm not getting clicks, we all know this. But like, there would have been no interesting title. So, you know, thanks for that, Gohan. I guess he really is like the most useful unit on this entire team. You know, besides Buu, because there's only two ways of healing in this entire run. There's Buu getting orbs, and then there's Buu supering. There's no such thing as Gohan actually, you know, giving me health. That's a pipe dream. But Potara fusion, you know, that's cool. Who needs it though? This is Super Battle Road. Who needs it when you have such top tier units as a 50% support? So like, and then here's where just being scared just automatically kicked in, right? I'm like, oh, okay, so worst case scenario, Fizz Super Vegetto gets supered. Well, no, best case scenario, he supers Vegeta. Oh, okay, Vegeta's not gonna get supered. Alright, well, Vegeta's double supering. That's pretty cool, he's almost dead. Alright, kill him here, Vegeta. No, we're not doing that? Oh, okay. Super Vegeta. Come on, super him. No, okay, all normals. Alright, I could have put Vegetto in that slot and I would have been safe, but no worries, no worries. Gohan stun? No stun. Okay, Gohan no, okay, no super. 42k, oh wait there, hold on. That's a super. We don't like to see supers out here. And this is where I started worrying, because I'm like, oh crap, I'm almost dead. Oh my god, no way. But, you know, Fizz Super Vegetto is actually the best unit on Majin Buu Saga just because he has counters. Specifically and only because he has counters. Because give him a defense support of 50% and he's only taking 2k normals. Like, you know, that's pretty sizable. Like, I'm pretty sure those counters are exactly what I needed. If I didn't get those counters, I would have lost. Because look at this. This was so dumb. I don't know why I did this move right here, where I put physical Super Buu in that slot instead of STR Evil Buu. I should have put him there. I shouldn't have risked anything, but I did. But luckily it works out in the end because I get my 20% heal. I'm pretty sure I get another one actually immediately afterwards. Nope, he finished it off. GG, that's a win. Goodbye. Make sure you like, subscribe, watch more, stay golden. Got more Super Battle Road and Grand Cross videos coming out sooner or later. Yeah, that's it. Follow me on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Goodbye. Later.